Oh my god, look at the battery drain, it's incredible.
Just to show you that there's been another software update. I know we did one last time, but 44.25.1 has just come out and we've installed it, and it is quite a big change, guys. And guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we're just showing you some local driving in this snow. So guys, it's gone down to about -2 to -4. It's been absolutely freezing here in the UK, and especially here in London. And overnight we've had some snow, so we've going to show you some coverage of us trying to clear the snow off for the kids and getting them to school. What we did have to do is trigger off some heating from the house, so we're able to use the app. Please use that, guys. Precondition the car so it sort of gets the heating going and starts to defrost things. It makes life so much easier. And then we've tried to work through just cleaning it up. So we're going to show you some of that. We'll show you some local driving in the snow and a little bit of tips and things that we've been finding in this cold weather. We've definitely seen a significant drop in battery. We're losing about 20% every day. Anyway, so we'll join you on the journey. We're taking the snow off with a little bit of a soft broom for school, and make sure we uncover the cameras. Aren't we, Bolu? Yeah, we got to. Look, wherever the cameras are, we need to make sure that we clean it. Yes? I think I've done them. We're driving in the snow on -2 degrees. It's heated up a little bit. It was -4 this morning.
Yeah.
But it's very slippery, so we're testing out the Tesla in the snow. Oh my god, look at the battery drain. It's incredible. It was on 85% only yesterday. It's already on 59%. But check this out, guys. We did have a little bit of a slip at home with the snow, but that's to be expected because it's really snowy, thick snow. But the roads are alright, they're all gritted. Take it nice and easy. And this is where you benefit from having a 4-wheel drive motor system. I don't know what it'd be like if we had the standard one. With the rear-wheel drive, that would be a bit slippy.
It's a bit bumpy.
Hopefully all of these side roads are gritted as well. All wrapped up, got our snow boots on. School shoes for the brave ones.
Guys, we're actually very stuck.
Look,
We're
here we go.
actually very stuck.
The roads that haven't been gritted.
Wow, look at this. Very scenic, isn't it? I mean, that side road's going to be all...
Yeah,
so I'm not going to go down there. It is very scenic. If you weren't driving, you wouldn't be worried, right?
There's people walking. Do you think there's enough to build a snowman?
Dad.
Of course.
So the Tesla can get here, but all the coaches can't go to school. How does that work out?
Well, remember the coaches are going through all those bingy body roads. It's fine, there's just going to be a lot less students.
Yeah. Right, shall I leave you guys on the main road?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Leave it here? Alright, we're going to keep going, but it is a bit tricky. But the Tesla passed so far. Can we stop? Yes. Okay.
Toodaloo.
Alright.
Have a great day. It is a bit scary, I have to say, especially when it's not gritted.
Yeah.
They've won by 26 runs.
There was someone that had already broken
An
down.
England one in this while we try to
Yeah,
navigate
this-
the snow. Are we lost? No.
It looks very Christmassy though, doesn't it? Like a postcard.
No, we're not.
Just before the dismissal of Mohammed Nawaz, where Pakistan were the favourites. At that point, they batted beautifully together. I thought Mohammed Nawaz was terrific. He was proactive. He got that.
Oh my God. We've come down a road that's not gritted, which is normally our main road access into where we are, so it's crazy. There was a gritter, but he was going the other way. What about this side?
It's this bend.
Yeah.
It's dangerous in normal conditions.
Take it nice and easy. We've got Tesla in front of us.
Someone's broken down. Oops.
Uh-oh.
We're so not prepared for this weather, are we?
She just stopped in the middle of the road. What a wally.
Maybe the cyclist needs help.
Yeah, but you don't have to stop in the middle of the road in this weather.
There's another
Someone's
Tesla.
going to go straight into you. Honestly, it's Tesla galore here.
City.
Tesla City. If Elon ever wanted to do a promotion in the UK, he needs to come to northwest London. So the other day, we actually had a symbol here that it was so cold, the batteries were so cold, that the regen braking was temporarily minimized. Can you believe it? So guys, there's something to be aware of, that even though we had not a full battery, I think it was on like 70%, it still had a reduction in regen braking.
We're gonna fall. Oh crap, this doesn't look good. Stop pushing me! Gauzy, get out the way, I need to film. That is our Tesla, right? I think it is. Or I'm just filming some random Tesla.
So it's been really, really icy at school, right guys?
Yeah, really icy.
But the roads are cleared up a little bit.
I almost slipped.
Oh my God. And I told you to wear boots and change later.
It's a bit
So
of
the
a
roads
hassle,
have got a
isn't
little bit
it?
clearer. It's -2, but it was up to 1 degrees. So it's helped the roads clear up a little bit. But the Tesla has been absolutely fine. And I've been using the keep feature. So guys, in the temperature, you can say, when you stop, it will say keep. And that will keep the temperature for this sort of weather. You want to do that. So if you're doing a couple of quick pickups and drop-offs, if you leave that on there, it will retain the temperature and it won't sort of mist up or anything like that.
So guys, we are back at the car and I wanted to just interrupt our coverage just to show you that there's been another software update. I know we did one last time, but 44.25.1 has just come out and we've installed it and it is quite a big change, guys. We've got amazing new features. We've got Apple Music, which has been promised for ages, that's come up. We've got indicator cancellation. We've got an interface update around some of the maps. So some really, really cool features. So guys, we're going to go back inside it. We're going to check those things out and to show you what we've got. All right, guys, so we are back in the car. So let's check out this 44.25.1 update. We installed it just a couple of days ago. So there's some really fantastic improvements here, and some stuff that we've really been waiting for a long time. So let's have a quick look, and then we'll go through some of these features and just check them out. But one of the biggest things here, guys, is the Apple Music. So if you look here, we finally got Apple Music integration. It's really seamless. So I've already done it. I should have waited actually. But what you'll see is when you go to the Apple Music icon, you will get the QR code. And basically, if you've got Apple Music subscription already, you just scan that QR code with your camera, and it will just link your account and just obviously ask you permissions and that sort of thing. And that's it. And it's fully linked in with all of your profile, all of your history, what the music you've subscribed to already, things that you've listened to, and all that sort of stuff. So it's all in there. So if we have a quick look, let me just show you. So you can see in my playlist, we're just getting set to go to Disney, which is going to be in the next video, guys. Get ready. So we've just put a couple of tracks from Disney just to get into the atmosphere. So it's got a playlist. It's got all of this type of music. So it's taken everything that's in our profile, and we can just scroll through it like we would with Spotify. The other thing you'll see, and I'm sure we'll cover it in a minute, is they've moved the navigation of the audio much closer to the driver. So as you're driving, very easy to navigate. It's right next to you. You can play the song. You can go backwards and forwards. It actually shows you the symbol of the track. I'm going to play this, but I'm not going to give you the sound, of course, because I don't want to mess around with copyright. So let's turn the volume down. But if I just put a track on, for example, look at that. So you get the icon of the music, you get what it's called, the composer and the music writer, and a bit of information of where it's coming from. And you can go and scroll through the tracks and add a track, which is really super cool. So another addition to Spotify. The only thing I would say to you guys though is Spotify is still part of the premium pack, and the premium pack that is $9.99 a month after the 30 days that you purchase the car. It's still quite important to have that, just because it has live updates for your sat nav and other features. There's a whole list of them, and I'll try and put it up on the screen, that you just wouldn't get if you don't subscribe to it. So Spotify is just one of those many things that are really useful. So I think it's good value to have it, and we have it, even though we also have the Apple Music for the music part of it anyway. So let's go back to the features again. So I'll go to software, and I'll just show you what else we have. So this dog mode improvement. So guys, they're starting to use a lot more features of this integrated camera that we've got right above the driver. Now, normally it's obviously just making sure that you are paying a lot of attention when you use the autopilot, which we've been using a lot and will be using a lot when we go to our Disney Paris trip, and that we will show you. But they're actually using the camera for other things now. So if you've got the dog mode, so if you have a dog that we don't have and not planning to have, but if you do, you can set the live camera to work on your app, and you're able to see that everything is okay. So again, great sort of use of the hardware already, and just upgrading the software. What else have we got? We got the schedule light shows. I think you can schedule this light show 10 minutes in advance of actually playing it. We've had a bit of a go with this. Well, maybe one day we'll sort of put it on video. I'm not going to do it just because the car is filthy. We've had, as you've seen, loads of snow. So the car is as mucky as hell, and it's no point washing it, because an hour or two later it's going to look exactly the same again. So we're holding off getting it washed. But maybe I'll add that to one of the future videos, and we'll show you the light show. Climate control. This is again something that some people might find useful. I'm in two minds about it. But the automatic climate, which we always have set, so if we go to it, I always have it on auto. I'm in keep mode, just trying to keep myself nice and warm while we're doing this vid. But what you can do now is you can adjust the speed to low, medium, and high within the auto setting. So again, if you guys have a preference for that, but you want to keep it automatically controlling itself, then you can now toggle those fan intensities if you want. So again, good feature. Automatic indication. I think when we go on a long distance journey, when we go on our trip, I'm hoping to really make a lot of use out of this. This is basically allowing us to use the indicator. So if I do the indicator here, if I was turning, instead of sort of cancelling it down that we're all used to, it will automatically back to neutral. Yeah, it'll automatically put it back into the neutral mode and cancel the indicator. So that's a great feature if you're driving and you're changing lanes constantly. That is a super feature. All right, we've got a new game. So Mahjong, if you guys are into the game, so maybe I'll get the kids to try that out. We'll film that a little bit later on. A really good feature of the phone calls now. So if you're making a phone call, you know you're on the phone, you're getting into the car. Before it transfers it into the Bluetooth, into the the sound system, it will actually prompt you to do that, so that you can decide whether you want your privacy or you're okay to transfer the call. So again, don't think about it, but actually that is quite a useful feature. Contact lookup. So now you can access contacts within the application launcher and search icon, and you can search contacts. So again, it's just improved the way the contacts work. The media control. This is what I was showing you, the fact that they've moved it closer to the driver, and they've put it into this right pane, which is the driver control. And honestly, I think that is such a useful thing to do, because when you're on your own, you're driving, and you haven't got kids mucking about and putting all their music on, which is quite normal, isn't it, Sim? Then at least you can get to it quite quickly and sort of navigate it. But remember, guys, you also have it on the steering wheel, so you can do the volume. You can move it to the side, and it will sort of scroll through the track. So that's also an option if you used to using the steering wheel. We got the emission testing mode. So apparently you could test your emissions from the mobile app. So again, we'll give that a go. Maybe tell you about it in the future on what that looks like. So I think you obviously make sure that you also upgrade the mobile app version as well to go with it. Have fun and having the fart noise. We'll have to test that out. Okay, I have had a bit of a play with this, and I will capture this when we do our long drive. We will do this, and we'll take the vid of this. So we used to have something like this before. I think they had it for a bit, where as you click down a couple of times to get the autopilot working, which I find super useful. I use it quite a lot. It's so improved with the braking now that I think it's a no-brainer using it. And remember the last updates that, when the lanes are merging, or you got to brake up, it's not getting confused as it did before. So it's really vastly improved. But if you do it a few more times, if you click it 3 times, you'll get this rainbow and some funky music. So hopefully you guys will have a bit of fun with that. So guys, that's a bit of an update on the software. So as I said, as we go through our drives, we're going to show you more of this in action. As you can see, the interface is really improved and changed again. So now look, you get a split screen when you've got your navigation, so the font size is a lot bigger, and you get it split so that the trip information is here, the directions are up there. We still obviously can move this around. There you go, guys. That's the update. I think some super features, some key ones around the Apple Music, and again, some real nice interface things. They make the clarification of the maps always look a little bit better in these updates. The fonts are a little bit better, so it just looks and feels a lot nicer experience. Actually, usability is getting even better. All right, guys, so let's get back to the video.
Make sure you brush your teeth every morning and every night, okay? Yeah? Now, Mum and Dad, do you think these two have been on the good or naughty list?
Hold on. Right, this one, just get homework done quickly. I can give you the good list. That one can tidy up a bit better, get organised on the good list.
Okay, guys, you've got 14 more days to make sure you're on the good list for sure, okay?
All right, guys, we're at our first stop. This is really convenient. The Tesla. Wow, check this out. Do you think it's electric? That is even cooler than a Tesla.